So I want to give a warm welcome to Jeremiah Todman, who is making his debut appearance on the EasyCast this week. We've been awaiting your appearance, but you're finally here. So the question that I want to ask you today is, Kaepernick is conducting a workout. What team do you speculate he'll go to the most?
There's a variety of teams interested in Colin Kaepernick, but I believe right now, talk about team needs, and you talk about a team that has the ability or the resources to win now and just don't want to hold off for a first-round pick or a top 10 pick, I'm going with the Chicago Bears. Now, they're looking for Cam Newton. They're looking to trade. There's actually talks that they're viable for trade for Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Cam Newton said he's happy if he gets traded there. But I believe for a team to win right now and a team that needs a quarterback to get there, it's the
Chicago Bears.
If you think, and then for me also, I mean, I know they're gonna have a first round pick. It's definite. I mean, they haven't even have a freaking win yet. So the Cincinnati Bengals too, barring that they keep AJ Green, and say they win a couple of games. I mean, by the grace of God, they win a couple of games. They bring in a quarterback of Colin Kaepernick. They take a draft pick and they draft a stud corner from somewhere, and they could be in it too. But I think the team right now is Chicago. Yeah.
I think that the team that has the highest odds, and this was presented on the Dan Patrick show yesterday, the team with the highest odds to select Colin Kaepernick is the Cincinnati Bengals, because they do need him. He'll be a valuable asset to the team. But I think that the team that is in most dire need of a quarterback, and I didn't hear this brought up anywhere in sports media yesterday, from television to radio, is the LA Chargers. Because they need to be foreseeing their future. They need to be preparing for life after Phillip Rivers, which is not very far out, by the way. Because watching him this year, he's starting to lose his touch. He's starting to naturally erode, which I would expect out of a 38-year-old. I mean, he was drafted in, 2004?
He's at the Eli Manning.
He's at the Eli Manning stage, right?
Big Ben's about to get that, too.
And I can't realistically see Big Ben playing next year. I mean, I saw him on the sideline yesterday. He looks like he's 210 pounds. I mean, he could be on the offensive line. Yeah. I could see him being an offensive coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I see Mason Rudolph being the future. But unlike the Steelers, the Chargers don't have that luxury. Who is their backup quarterback right now? Tyrod Taylor, who has not been a consistent option. So if you have somebody like Colin Kaepernick, you can have more confidence and you can feel comfortable and secure for the future you're about to take on. I think that despite their low odds and low exposure to this issue, the LA Chargers are the team that should be considering this the most.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to. I think the Spanos family is the same. Had the same mindset as the Mara family did a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like Phillip Rivers is their guy. They go Eli Manning is their guy. If you think about it, those two quarterbacks were traded for each other.
Yeah. That interrelationship between the two teams. Yeah.
I mean, that's their guy. I don't know. That's been their baby ever since 2004. So, I mean, I don't know if they want to move over Phillip Rivers yet. It's hard. Franchise quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterback. Not gonna lie, he's gonna go to the Hall of Fame.
But you're not moving on. You're just accepting reality, just like the Giants did.
Yeah, but it's easy for us to say.
Yeah.
But it's way harder for them to do.
Right, and for our next segment, Jerry, we got a good matchup. I think maybe your favorite matchup of almost the year. Maybe two of your favorite guys. The Texans going to Baltimore. Deshaun Watson versus Lamar Jackson. What are your thoughts on this game?
Oh, man. I am loving it right now. This is like, I don't know how to describe it. I am loving this matchup. You got two of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL. We got one of the best receivers in the NFL, top 3 receiver in the NFL. Mm-hmm. You got an elite defense in the NFL. Mm-hmm. It's it's a power matchup. I don't even know. I don't know how to describe it.
Let me ask you this. What do you think is going to set the tempo for this game?
Oh, obviously the run game of Baltimore, and I feel like time of possession. Whoever can hold the ball longer, whoever can keep the offense off the field is going to win this game. But when you say that, it's also the defense too. So the Texans do have a weak defense, and Baltimore has a strong defense. But I still feel like, personally, the Texans can get the win here. You got a quarterback like Deshaun Watson. Dabo Sweeney said Deshaun Watson is Michael Jordan.
He did.
He has Michael Jordan qualities. My man got kicked in the face. Eyes closed. Tutter.
Yeah.
6 points.
I mean, I would like to think that, you know, him being blind like that, me being blind like that, I could just throw that right in there just like that too. Jerry, that's a good point. Thank you.
You're very welcome, my guy. But let me say this. With Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson have similar qualities. Obviously, Deshaun Watson's taller, but with those quarterbacks on your team, you're never out of a game. You're never out of a game. You're always in it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And
Kansas City's a great when they beat Kansas City. It's a great proving point of that, and that's why I feel like Houston has the edge ultimately.
Okay.
Honestly, and don't forget that Deshaun Watson has a weapon called DeAndre Hopkins.
That's true.
One of the most armed, guardable guys in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Quoted, you know he's quoted? Scary quote. I fear God, homie.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now.
Well, you know, something that is good for Baltimore in this matchup is the fact that we saw him going to Kansas City, battle Kansas City, who has, you know, a pretty bad defense, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Houston's secondary is awful. Their up front's definitely better than their secondary, for sure. So it goes to show that Baltimore, when they play bad defenses, you know, they play definitely a lot better like they should, because that offense is powerful. And I mean, we all saw a couple weeks ago, I don't mean to bring it up, but going all over that Patriots defense, weren't they? All over that really great Patriots defense. So to go up against, you know, a mediocre defense such as Houston in Baltimore, that's why I'm going to take Baltimore. I'm going to take Baltimore because I think they're just going to overpower them. I think Deshaun Watson will still have a very good game. Both those guys are potential MVP candidates. And I'm interested to see what Lamar is going to do this week. I want to see him keep up his rhythm of good play. Deshaun, I expect good things from him every week. He's just so gifted in every facet of the game. Throwing it, running it. Obviously, Deshaun has a better arm than Lamar, so let's remember that for one. And DeAndre Hopkins, you're right, Jerry, is a very big point for Houston. I mean, the man's an athletic freak. Personally, in my opinion, he's right there to be number one in the league next to Julio. It's him and Julio that fight for me. But I'm personally going to take Baltimore because it's in Baltimore. I mean, it's kind of hard to win there.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the score. I'm going to say they put up 31. It's going to be 31-24. What do you think the final score of this game is going to be, Jerry?
It's going to be close. And, you know, honestly, 31-24 is not bad, but how about this, you know? Last-second field goal, Kyrie Fairbairn from 50 yards. We'll go 29-26.
Wow, okay.
Houston.
All right, so, hey, stay tuned. We got ourselves a good matchup this week, and I hope you all get to see this game.